Black soup is a popular Edo Benin soup and particularly common among the Esan and Owan people. They call it omoebe. This soup helps regulate blood pressure, helps bowel movements, and other benefits due to its rich vegetable. It's also good for weight loss. To make this soup, the process is very, very simple. First, we're going to start with our protein. I'm using beef and some cow skin, pomo. So I'll just go in with my blended yellow pepper and onions, and then I went in with some seasoning. This soup is not the soup where you want to be seeing onions and pepper floating around. So when you're blend it to be very smooth, so we have a very smooth paste. So I'm just mixing that in. I'm just going to cover it up and allow it to cook. I did not add any extra water in the meat because beef brings out its own liquid. So we're just going to use that to cook the soup. Inside this bowl, I have all my vegetables. I have my curry leaves, my scent leaves, my uziza leaves, and bitter leaves. Then I also have onions and yellow pepper. So I'm just going to transfer this into my blender. I'm going to add everything, the whole curry leaves, the scent leaves, the bitter leaf. Please, if you don't like bitter soups, please don't add too much bitter leaf. I didn't add so much, and even with that, I still tasted a little bitter taste. Then just going with your crayfish and then going with water so that your blender can move. So just going to cover that and blend it into a very smooth paste, and this is how it should look. So this is the star of the soup, the main ingredient. So we're just going to mix that in, and then we're going to set it aside while our meat is still cooking. By this time, our meat is almost ready. You can see that our beef has released its own liquid. We didn't have to add any extra, and I went in with some salt, mix that in very well. Then I'm just going to cover it to cook for another 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, we're just going to introduce our blended vegetables. We're just going to add everything into the pot. Then I'm going to introduce my fresh Titus fish. You can use any other fish that you like. You can use shiny, you can use sardines, any one that you want to use. Then I went in with my banga palm oil. You know what I say about banga palm oil is the best to make any of your soups. So I went in to add some more seasoning because I needed to. Always taste your food before adding extra seasoning. So after doing that, I just mix this in. The soup is almost ready. All we need to do is just cover it up again and allow the fish to cook. That should take about 8 to 10 minutes and allow it to come to a boil, and our black soup is ready. This soup is actually very delicious. Apart from that, it's very rich, has a lot of nutritional values, and I would really love you guys to try this recipe out and let me know what you think about it.